I asked my new supervisor, Daniel, why it's Strex Corp that is issuing a missing child alert and not Tamika Flynn's family or the sheriff's secret police. But he just started shaking and sparking and humming. Then the hallway got too cloudy and I couldn't breathe, and my show was starting, so I left him alone. He's still standing at the studio window staring at me, twitching, sparks subsiding, but his mouth has fallen open, revealing, is that motor oil? Tar? I don't know. But it's going to be hard to concentrate if he doesn't leave. Listeners, Daniel is still standing at my studio door. He has stopped staring. He is now yelling, but without noise. He looks very upset. I can read his lips. He is saying, "Turn it off. Shut it down. No more news today. We are shutting you down. They're going to turn off my microphone, Night Vale. I've locked the door, which will buy me some time while Daniel goes to find a security guard with keys. So, let me take you now, for as long as it can last, to the weather." I doubt Daniel, or any of the news station management, can hear me, as they do not like listening to radio shows. My producer, Daniel, just gave me a disapproving smile as he handed me this note. Strex Corp Synernists Inc., majority shareholder of JP's OJ Ltd., is recalling all oranges and juices due to... And here there's just a dark red smudge across the words. Strex Corp apologizes for any inconveniences, disappearances, lethargy, and or multiplicity you may have experienced. I'll try to gather up my equipment and slip out before my producer Daniel or my program director Lauren notice. Usually at this time of day, they are pressed against the wall in the break room, chanting, "I take my warmth from your great warmth. I take my warmth from your great warmth," over and over, so I don't think they'll miss me. If they do catch me, I'll tell them that I'm taking the mobile broadcasting equipment for a walk. "It's your birthday," she replied. "Daniel and I and the whole Strex Corp management team got you that Strex pet because we know you love animals so much. There is barely any room here in the studio or in my producer Daniel's booth, so buy some cookies. Sure do hope station management steps it up here. We're all friends after all. Looking at you in the booth there, Daniel." Oh, listeners, Daniel is blushing. He is very, very red. "You have a lot of blood, Daniel." Listeners, I really mean that. Daniel looks to have a lot of blood. Good news, listeners. Daniel is telling me that Strex Corp and the whole management of the station is very excited about my support of the Girl Scouts of Night Vale, and they want to buy every box of Janice's cookies.
Daniel, can you help me carry these cookies out of here?
I am telling this now to my producer, Daniel, who is throwing chairs in the control room. I am telling this now to my producer, Daniel, who I have locked in the control room. I am showing my producer, Daniel, that I am running the show from my own mixer, as he stares dumbly at the cables he just yanked from the walls. I am reporting that I am barricading my door from the Strex-owned station management while making faces at Daniel, trapped in the booth.
And your producer Daniel tells me that just a few days ago, we arrested a group of 5 people in lab coats. I'll send our producer Daniel in there to take some pictures of the little guys. Well, I'll have Daniel post the photos anyway, just so you can all see what you're missing. Ugh, me neither. I'll ask Daniel to take care of it when he's done photographing those doomed floating cats in the bathroom. And Daniel, where are you? I'm going to find Daniel. I'm going to have him drive me downtown, and I'm going to deal with this directly. Daniel? Kevin, why has Daniel not come back from taking pictures of the cats? That should not have taken this long. He's very efficient. The door. Our studio door. Daniel? Is that you? Are the kittens dealt with?
I found Strex Corp's former radio producer, Daniel, lying dead or perhaps inoperative? I do not know if Daniel identified as organic or not outside the restrooms. Apparently, no one ever told him the deadly consequences of taking photos of cats.
Just in case, though, I'm going to send a new supervisor over to Night Vale. Daniel is fresh off the line and one of our most efficient radio content manufacturers. You'll love him, right? Anyway, Daniel will keep a close eye, and if anything seems wrong, well, me and some Strex Corp executive or another will head right over to set things right.